forget and try to understand other people of this land. This is our country. From the East Coast to the West Coast, down the Dixie Highway back home. This is our country. And poverty could be just another ugly thing, and bigotry would be seen only as obscene, and the ones that run this land of the poor and common man. This is our country. From the East Coast to the West Coast, down the Dixie Highway back home. This is our country. The dream is still alive, someday it will come true, and this country it belongs to folks like me and you. So let the voice of freedom sing out through this land. This is our country. From the East Coast to the West Coast, down the Dixie Highway back home. This is our country. From the East Coast to the West Coast, down the Dixie Highway back home. This is our country. That was Our Country by John Mellencamp, and I played it straight from the charts of the Morristown Uke Jam. So take the link in the video description, download the free ukulele song sheet, grab your own ukulele, and you can play right along with this video. And if you'll be anywhere near Morristown, New Jersey, come out and play with us. In just a moment, I'll do a basic tutorial covering everything I just played, including telling you a bit ways to simplify it. At the very end, I'll do a slow motion close-up play along that you might find helpful. But right now, if you like the video, please like the video with a thumbs up. If you want lots more, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want over 1,000 more free downloadable ukulele song sheets, each with a link to its own free video tutorial and play along, just like this one, then check out our Dropbox and then come play with us. All right. That little bit of finger style, that... It's not crazy hard, it's not crazy easy. It's somewhere in between, but if you practice it and you learn it, you get to play it like 20 times in this song. That is the only finger style there is in the song. You learn that, you get to play it over and over and over again in the song. So if that's an incentive for you to practice it and learn it, you know, whatever. Anyway, but if you're a beginner or you just don't want to work that hard, let me tell you, first off, if you're a beginner's beginner, you could just play a G. Just play a G. Everywhere it says G riff, including the intro, just play G. That's it. If you want to work a little bit harder, just throw in that G7. Switch to a G7 at the end like this. If you got one person playing the G, another person throwing in the G7, and another person playing like I was, you'll all actually harmonize. It'll sound nice. It's fine. So you can just, if you're a beginner, like I said, you can just play the G. It'll be just fine. It's the right chord. It's in the right key. You know, you'll be just fine. But here's how I did it. So I have the tablature written out at the start of the song sheet, so you can follow along. If I get clumsy here, or I tell you the wrong thing, you can follow along. I'm basically playing off a G. I've got a G shape there, but I want to hear this melody like this. I want to hear that while I'm strumming the G, which is a little tricky. So here's how I do it. Pick up, put it down, pick this one up, and then here's the trickiest part. Gotta jump right from there. I pick up my middle finger at the same time as I drop my ring finger back down. And then switch to a G7. Here's how I'm doing it so you can see my right hand. I don't know what else to say other than I had to practice it a bit before I could do it smoothly. So if you want to, learn it. Okay, as far as the rest of the song, most of the song is a nice even, it's not too bouncy, nice even strum. It's kind of the most common in the world ukulele strum. Down, down, up, down, up. Well, I can stand beside, high heels I think are right? Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Most of it's that way. The chorus is, I think I'm playing it a little bit differently. From the East Coast to the West, more like down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. It's more smooth. This is our country. Okay, that's the right hand. Left hand now, there's only 5 chords. Woo! And that's only if you play the G7. If you don't play the G7, there's only 4 chords. The verse is very repetitive. G. I'm going to take my ring finger and slide it down to the D. I'm just showing you the chord transitions here. So from the G, your ring finger stays stuck to the ukulele, slides down to the D, and slides back up to the G and back down C. Then from the D, you have to just jump to the E minor. Sorry, that's a big jump, but that's all you have to do. Pick it up, drop it down. I do believe there's a dream for everyone. So you gotta just pick it up and drop it down. And then what I do with my ring finger, I kind of slide it diagonally and roll it out for that C. This is our... Same thing when I bring it back up. I don't actually pick it up off the ukulele. I kind of slide it to the C, slide it back. And then, again, your ring finger is going to slide up 1 fret. And the chorus is similar. From the East Coast. Actually, it's not similar. From the G, I'm just going to roll out to a C. See, again, I don't actually pick up my finger. From the East Coast to the West Coast. Now here, I already have a G down, so I'm going to drop my pinky here to that E minor. Make the E minor without actually moving the rest of the fingers. Down the Dixie Highway back home. This is our country. Okay, interlude. Right? You've got just like down, down, down. C, G. And again, I'm ending up in the chorus. So actually, I sort of cut it off a tiny bit short. On the end of the chorus, it cut off the G riff. It's, sorry. And then right there, instead of going to the G7, go to C, G, D, C, G, D, C, G, E minor. Now here, the first time you can do the easy transition to an E minor because you're coming off a G. E minor, it's E minor, G, G. E minor, minor, but then the second time from the D, I just pick it up. I don't try to duplicate this awkward E minor. It's only the easy one when you're doing it after the G. So E minor, G, D, E minor, G, D, E minor, G, D. You notice the D I'm doing on the upstroke. E minor, G, D, and then, okay, I've talked at you enough. Let's play in slow motion. Close up on my chord changing hand. Here we go. I'm just going to play from the intro, verses. I'll tell you what, I'm going to play through the interlude, but I'm going to pretend the first chorus is the second chorus. So in other words, I'm going to skip the third verse and just play intro, first and second verses, chorus, and then the interlude. Here goes. Slow motion. 5, 6, 7, and... Fourth time. Well, I can stand beside ideals I think are right, and I can stand beside the idea to stand and fight. I do believe there's a dream for everyone. This is our country. There's room enough here for science to live, and there's room enough here for religion to forgive and try to understand other people of this land. This is our country. From the East Coast to the West Coast, down the Dixie Highway back home. This is our country. Interlude. The dream is still alive, so sing about it. See you Wednesday, bye.